What? That's what you are. You're old-timers. So am I. But being old is good. I mean, when was the last time you ever heard anybody say, gee, I miss the good new days? Like never. It's always the good old days, right? Now, I had a problem aging. I always had this thing where I always looked younger than I was. I mean, when I was 28, I must have looked about 17. And it used to bother me. And people used to say, you know, just wait till you get older. You'll be glad you look younger. Well, you know what? I call bullshit. I'm 76 years old and I look 85. I mean, how does that even happen? Anybody? I mean, I'm still that young, enthusiastic guy trapped in a rapidly deteriorating carcass. I mean, I'm so old, I fart dust. Then my wife hollers at me, I just vacuumed, don't do that. If you're gonna do that, at least go out in the yard and blow leaves. Now, but it doesn't matter how old you get, you can always learn something new. I learn something new every day. I also forget 5 other things, but, you know. I think I have CRD disease. Can't remember duty. No, it's supposed to be CRS, but they suggest that I don't say shit more than once. Apparently in Sun Lakes you can't give 2 shits. Everybody with me? Did you ever try to enter your date of birth on a cell phone? I had entered my date of birth on my iPhone the other day. Now, the month and the date, that's real easy. But you get to the year, you gotta spin that mother like it's Wheel of Fortune. But, you know, like most people, as you get older, you get more concerned about your health. You know, and me as well. In fact, I've been taking vitamins every morning for the past 2.5 years. Till yesterday. That's when Walmart security caught me. What could I do? But I tell you, I hate going out. I really do. I mean, making plans, that sounds exciting. Oh, to make plans to go out. Till you realize, or till I realize, maybe you do too, means I gotta put on presentable clothes and actually leave the house. That's not gonna work. But people say, you gotta go out, you gotta go out. So what I've done is I've started counting errands as going out. Yeah. That way, if people say, oh, did you go out lately? Oh yeah, I was out twice last week. Really, where'd you go? Tuesday I went to Walmart, Thursday I went to Bed Bath & Beyond. Next Saturday night, I'm going to Best Buy. I'm a social animal. But you're never too old to learn new things. And you're never too old to experience new things. Like William Shatner, right? 92 years old. A couple of months ago, in a rocket, boom, right up into space. Amazing. Absolute. Oh, speaking of William Shatner, I want to tell you something most people are not aware of. But I'm going to share it with you because you look like nice people. Am I wrong? You're not nice people? Okay. You certainly are. Anyway, when he first got that gig as Captain Kirk in Star Trek, well, he wasn't sure the series was going to get renewed for another season. So he had a backup plan. And what that backup plan is, or was, he opened a women's lingerie shop. but unfortunately went out of business in less than a year. I mean, how many women do you know that want to wear underwear that says Shatner panties? But, you know, as I've gotten older, I've become an oyster. You don't know what an oyster is? Oh, an oyster. It's like when I get out of bed in the morning, I go, oi! When I get out of the car, I go, oi! When I sit down, I go, oi! When something bad happens, I go, oy vey! I became an oyster. Now, I thought this was a malady that only afflicted me. And then I moved to Sun Lakes. This place is a freaking oyster farm. Now, I would like to point out that I did use the word freaking, okay? Because even I know that the F word is far worse than giving two shits. But at any rate, last night I stayed home. I watched the documentary on marijuana. And I'll be honest with you, I think all documentaries should be watched that way. You know what? You've been a great audience. Why don't you give yourselves a big round of applause? Thank you. You've been a great audience.